Hi guys, EBPMAN here with Tab for me, and today we're going to take a look at a waterproof and shockproof speaker. This is a Bluetooth speaker brought to us by Bluesim. Now before going into the unboxing, I just wanted to highlight some of the specs that you may be interested. First of all, the battery. It has a 3,600 milliamp hour battery. It can take phone calls, so if you do get one, the speaker will stop playing music and it'll switch over to the phone call because it has an onboard mic. You also have support for Bluetooth version 4.0 plus EDR. And if we look at the specs that are here in further detail, you'll notice that the speaker is IPX certified, so you have IPX4 certification. It does have two 3-watt speakers, and you can see once again, just in repetition, there's a couple of things here. You do have in the box a jack and cable and power connector, and you do also can see that the range of the device is up to 10 meters. So what we'll do is we'll do an unboxing and do a sound quality check of the speaker, and we'll highlight all the ports and all the accessories. Inside the box you'll have your speaker. You'll have a little hook that you can connect to this portion here if you want to hook it onto a backpack, a micro USB charging cable, an audio jack, and a user guide. Now taking a closer look at the speaker, you can see that it has a very ruggedized look and feel. It looks like the kind of speaker that you can drop and not really experience any damage. It's made up of two type of materials from what I can see. You have kind of this plastic metal combination, so you have this rubberized material that's all the way around, and you can see that it's on both sides, and there's different compartments that are covered. And what you also then have is kind of like this it feels like plastic, although it does look like metal, type mesh for your speaker. On this side here you have NFC pairing technology, so you can take your phone if you're using an Android phone or your iPhone that has NFC capabilities. You can pair it by doing that, or you can pair it during the traditional modes. You have your LED here that's going to show up, and you have multi-function buttons, so you can have you'll notice that this supports your volume as well as your forward and back skip, your answer call as well, as you press these the buttons. So these are multi-function buttons. And on the opposite side, what you'll find is you have another port area. It's available, and this port area is going to give you a couple things. This is where you would plug in your audio cable. This is where you would plug in your micro USB charging cable, but this also serves as a battery backup, so you can plug in a USB cable here and charge your phone. You can charge an iPhone, or you can charge your standard Android phone, depending on the type of phone that you have. And then you can just cover this up nicely, and once you do, you notice that it falls really nicely flush to make sure that there are no damage to the electronics, and you can see that these buttons are all rubberized, the same thing. So you have a very nice ruggedized looking speaker that is, as we talked about, IPX certified, so that you don't have to worry about any kind of damage if it does get wet. Now starting up your speaker, all you'll do is you press this button. What I like about these speakers, especially a lot of the newer, more modern speakers, is that you're not about listening to a beep. You don't hear a beep, but you actually have voice prompts. So listen to this. Power on. So you get a little message telling you that you powered on the device, and you'll notice it's flashing because it's in Bluetooth automatically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pair it with the LG V10. This is a phone that's going to be available in the US in the next couple of weeks, in the month of November, and we'll use this phone to play some tracks to just get an overall feel of the music. Now for our music test, what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect my mic so that you can get the most out of listening to how the music sounds through this speaker, and then also how loud it gets. So I'm going to switch over to just my general overall mic so we can pick up the device. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is play something with some bass and beats to it. So let's go ahead and listen to that. Lower the volume. Raise the volume. Alright, let's try something different. At full volume. let's try a different type. Lower again. I did hear a little distortion there, so that's not good, but I heard some slight distortion at the fullest volume. Let's try something a little bit more tropical. It's full volume. Lower it again. Let's go full blast again. So those were several different types of music that you can listen to that exercise the speaker differently. I will say in some cases, and I thought you could hear this as well, there is some slight distortion when you're at full blast. Some speakers do a better job of really reducing that distortion and not really hearing it at all. This speaker, however, did have some trouble with some of the loudest settings that I had, especially depending on the kind of music you're playing, specifically on the bass side. So that's kind of a test of the music for this speaker. So this concludes our review of the Bluetooth speaker from Bluesim. Remember, this is a waterproof, shockproof speaker that also serves as a power bank to back up your phones in the event that you need to be able to charge them. It has NFC technology for pairing and also can be used as a speakerphone. In my experience using the actual speaker as a speakerphone assisted device so I can speak as I take a phone call, I found that the quality was okay. It wasn't absolutely stellar, but when you look at these kind of devices, the devices really don't do a phenomenal job because they're really more designed for playing music. So I put them pretty much in the same category with any other speaker that does double duty. All in all, if you have any questions about this product, please leave it on the YouTube channel. And I want to thank also Bluesim for allowing us to review this on our channel, and I want to thank you for watching. If you have any comments or questions, leave it below. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.